Sagittarius, it's your girl Javy, High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't know why, just the lighting just caught me. I just started feeling myself. Maybe you're feeling yourself this season. Why did the light, what happened? My light just went. Anyway, is it plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. I hope that you are in a place where you're enjoying the May flowers that the April showers brought. Now that I think of it, you're the first sign that I feel like maybe on a different hemisphere or something. Why is it I just was like, is it going dark for you? I wonder if, turns out my phone was overheating. Because I have it like, I was filming while it was like charged, but it's like plugged into a surge protector thing. Okay, so overheating. Your ruling planet, Jupiter, has been in the sign of Aries. And so there could be like bouts of like getting really revved up, really, this could be like overheating as in temper flares, or there could be this like overheating as in like your sexual activity, your sexual, physical, spiritual, sexual energy really ramping up. There may be someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that is like heavy on your mind, or things are overheating, or you're like, or burned out, or something about like burning out. I just keep looking at, I made this jacket years ago, but I have yet to wear it. But it's on the back, it says, "Fuck you, I won't do what they tell me." And I just keep looking at the word fuck, and it's red. It's like on red, and so there's 111. Maybe some of y'all are wishing for some of that. Hey, I hope you get it. I hope you get exactly what you wish for. Oh, and I just heard Anything But Me, that Muna song, M-U-N-A. Go listen to Anything But Me. And that's the vibe. Like, I wish you well. You can have whatever you want. You can have anything but me. Enjoy that. Enjoy life without that. And maybe you're feeling that way. Maybe somebody's directing that energy towards you. But Sagittarius, like I was saying, Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. For free content, check out my Instagram at justj_everything, TikTok at justjeverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Now, for the important astrological dates, be sure to check out the Taurus season astrology video. I'm so used to the camera being on that side. Be sure to check out the Taurus season astrology video that has all the important astrological dates on there. And but I am going to keep putting you on game as per usual, because your ruling planet Jupiter moves into Taurus and Taurus season on May 16th. And Jupiter, the planet of luck, fortune, abundance, prosperity, travel, fortune, philosophy, higher learning, all these lofty things in the sign of abundance, in the sign of money, in the sign of I have. Like, there will be financial opportunities. There will be like opportunities for you to have the things that you want. I do feel like also you could attract in a lot of money, but also you could squander a lot of money. This could be something about I feel like you're really gonna, there's an expansion upon the things that you value. So, ooh, okay. I'm telling you, Jupiter always tests with abundance and expansion. It's like, what's here to expand, I'll expand. If you got a bunch of bullshit in your life, watch me expand that. Watch Jupiter expand that. If you have a bunch of, it's like if you're saying things, but your words don't match your actions, there's going to be like an expansion of like this disillusion, or expansion of cognitive dissonance. So you got to figure out what's present in my life, in my day-to-day stuff, especially in regards to who I am, what I value about myself, what my core self is, what I know about myself to be true. the things that I bring to the table, and the things that I don't want to bring to the table. I got to tend to all that shit because this stuff is going, and get to sifting. That's the reading. That's what it is. Sagittarius SIFT. It is time to start sifting through your bullshit, your habits, your thought processes, your friends, your money, your patterns, your cycles, so that you can you need to sift through it. Find the gold and let all of, if you know what a sift is, it makes me think that I remember in fucking middle school, I just had this literal flashback. I haven't thought about this in forever. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm having this memory. That may be something that's coming back, flashbacks or memories for you guys, clear, crisp. I was in middle school. This was like DARE program years. And in Florida, we were out outside. We were outside and they had set up this like archaeological sifting things. We were learning about like dinosaurs and bones and stuff. And so we got like this like bucket, and you had to like scoop your bucket and take it over to the sifting bin and like dump it out, and like you had to like sift through your stuff and see what you could find. You had to act like you were excavating, you know, like it was really cute now that I'm thinking about it. It was really cute, and I'm so glad I just remembered that. But that's what I feel like it's time for you to like sift through your stuff and find what is of value. Sift through your stuff and examine what's there. And when I say sift through your stuff, I mean it's time to start observing your thoughts. It's time to start observing your patterns. Like Ten of Swords, there's some stuff that just like, there's some thought processes or resets in the mind that just like, this doesn't make sense. Because it's like, you say you want to get here, but if you keep doing this, this is going to get you there. And so what do we need to do to get us, you know, to reroute so that we can combine our plans with the divines and get here? You know, I hope that made sense. So hydrate, light it if you got it. As we create a safe space for our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus season 2023. The world. I told you there's something about you guys traveling. So there's definitely traveling, graduation, something feeling in sync. There could be an actual graduation. Maybe one of your kids is graduating. Maybe there's an anniversary of something. King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Some of you, I do feel like there's like you've learned something, or you've leveled up, or you've wised up. You're being more masterful with your mind, more masterful with your thoughts. Just make sure that doesn't mean more manipulative. And that's not for everybody. But with the world being the first card out, first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne is what is coming to an end. What is complete? What will make you feel in sync? Where do you need to travel to? There may be somebody with Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo placements that's really showing up, or something is wrapping up with them or completing with them, and you need to make sure you let go. I feel like there's a lot of release. There's a lot of like catharsis in traveling for you, and you like it'll help you let go of things that you've been holding on to and really figure out how to rebuild the blocks of who you are. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I just feel like there's this reinvention of self. Something is ending, something has come to a halt, or I'm not come to a halt, something is just completed. and you are now like entry level. This could be like you are, you know, officially divorced and now you're in the dating world again. Some of you, this is like you have graduated and now you're like, you know, freshly into some new job or new industry. This feels like whatever completion has, okay, something's ended there. You need to celebrate this, the end. So it's like if you've graduated or if you're done with something or you got a promotion, you need to celebrate that win or celebrate or allow yourself a break before you like leap into the next thing. It feels really important to start getting in the habit of treating your physical body well. I feel like Page of Pentacles coming out says that there's definitely good news coming in, good news in regards to business. But the Knight of Swords reverse that just came out in the center of the reading says, I feel like your physical habits, like you've got to start building new physical habits so that you can retrain the mind or so that you can heal your mind. I feel like there also could be a lot of stuff going on with procrastination or not like going in, not going in the direction you're supposed to be going in. Center of the reading being the Knight of Swords reversed. Some of you, there's like, there have been arguments or harsh words that were said. You may be having a lot of negative internal self-talk. You may be feeling really combative with yourself or with someone around you with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. There may be just like fucked up things that come in and are said. I feel like stuff that may cause temptation. Some of you are really like tempted to like, you know, into like drinking or drugs or promiscuity or you know, like sleeping around. But I just feel like you may be reaching for like crushes or numbing agents, and you're gonna have to really fight your mind, or you're gonna have to really tend to, because I feel like this does you, or I can't even talk. It's like you or maybe you're speechless, like, or you, maybe there's a moment where you didn't stand up for yourself, or you're learning how to stand up for yourself, or there's something about establishing boundaries, or maybe you cross a line, or someone around you crosses a line. Maybe you're figuring out what the new line is, or, you know, I feel like some of you Sagittarians are known for like being blunt, but I feel like you may be a bit cutting, and so there could be just something shifting in like, wow, I've got to honor this. Seven of Swords reversed and the Two of Pentacles reversed. I just feel like Seven of Swords with the Knight of Swords is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like some of you, like, there could be some kind of like, what are you running from, boo? See how the guy in the Seven of Swords is like running away from the Knight of Swords? Some of you are like running from the law, or running from a knowing, or running from a conversation, running from responsibilities. Some of you could be putting yourselves in a situation that some of you may be putting yourself in the situation to be taken advantage of. So you really don't need to be like out here being all like high and fucked up around everybody. Some of you just like be careful of like, you know, the environment that you put yourself in. I feel like kind of concerned on this, honestly. And this may not be you, maybe people around you that you're noticing keep putting themselves in like dangerous situations. And if these are your kids, like, it's time to start talking to them about this. I'm talking to them about their behavior. I feel like you may not know about this. Also, and like some of you feel wronged or feel betrayed. I feel like there's some kind of like betrayal that has to be turned into a breakthrough still. Something that's being perceived as a betrayal. that has the power to be turned into a breakthrough. But Taurus season is going to trip you up so that you can start working on your footwork, so that you can start working on your foundation. Your, like, I feel like there's an emotional roller coaster. The closer we get to Gemini season, the closer, like, your mind is, the more that your mind is going to be shifting. You're going to start to be like aware of like your stuff. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like all of this is in the name of emotional maturity. All of this is in the name of emotional, spiritual maturity. All of this is in the name of you falling in love with yourself, ultimately. Getting to the real core about what's special about you. What makes you, you. Why would somebody want to like love you or be around you? You know, making sure that I feel like some of you are just really questioning your value, really questioning your worth. This also feels like, I don't know, I just heard new money. So this feels like new money coming in, and you may be getting attention, and like people are all of a sudden hanging out with you because of the new money or because of the things that you could do for them possibly. And I feel like some of you are like really going to like hurt your own heart if you continue to like let yourself be like to be taken advantage of. I just feel like there are outdated ways of thinking that are getting in the way of your hustle. They're getting in the way of like you balancing all the responsibilities that you've taken on. The Two of Pentacles it came out reversed. And so I do feel like it's time to evaluate all that you've taken on. Are all the balls that you're juggling currently, are they yours to juggle? Why are you taking on so much? Do you need to be taking on so much? Are you going to be burning yourself out soon? Are you doing yourself a disservice in some sort of way? There may be people around you that, like, if you're trying to do business with someone, I need you to be real mindful. I need you to watch, check the Carfax is how that feels. Like, check the Carfax on people that you can find and on like anything that you're about to purchase. I do feel like there could be like, things not going maybe as planned when it comes to something, a legal situation. The Knight of Swords at the center, reversed at the center of the reading with the Seven of Swords reversed, feels like some of you are just like, with the world first, it feels like you come into Taurus season like feeling 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. And you having to like figure out the balance. This is definitely involving someone with Libra placements. I just like feel like the swing, the scale. So there could be some unexpected situation where you have to get like the law involved, or you have to escalate this to HR, or you have to, or something like that. Only one major arcana out, and that's the beginning, that's the first card out. So I do feel like Taurus season starts with a bang, and you need to figure out like what needs to come to an end. And it has to do, I feel like also this has to do with like money, you giving out money or you having money. It just feels like shit's getting real. What do you know about yourself? What do you need to develop? How can you be more diligent? How can you be more disciplined and structured? What do you need to be disciplined and structured about? If you change your day-to-day habits, how is that going to break you free or get you closer to your actual goal? I feel like some of you have like it's like you got over some kind of hump. I don't know what that is, going to be different for everybody. You got over some kind of obstacle. And now I feel like you're in the initial stages of something new, a new project, a new workout, a new identity, a new lifestyle. There also could be stuff going on with a kid going to see your children traveling. I feel like there's just like very different mindsets that are acquired from traveling. Somebody comes back different, or you come back different. You seeing more of the world, you seeing more of how other people live, you being exposed to different cultures really expands your mind, your thinking. It changes your habits in some sort of way. Sagittarius. The Knight of Swords reversed at the center of the reading. This kind of, I don't know, this feels concerning to me. I do feel like, and concerning in like regards to like your mental health, because this is the Eight of Swords together. And the Eight of Swords is this like, this self-fulfilling prophecy, this looping in the realm of the mind. And I just feel like, what are you looping about, or what are you running from, or who's chasing you, and why do they have the authority to chase you? Are you surrendering? Are you giving over power? Are you giving over power because you feel guilty, because you feel shame, because you feel bitterness or anger? Are people able to take your power because of your anger, because of betrayals from the past that you haven't processed fully? I feel like there is absolutely victory over all these obstacles, but Sagittarius, this is a little peep into the Patreon plunge, but you're going to have to face your mommy and daddy wounds. That's a real big thing. There are like profound wounds in your subconscious mind that are informing your present day life because of something that's going on with your mom, or has happened with your mother or father. If, you know, regardless, there's just like, it all ain't peaches and cream and sunshine. There's just, it's time to unpack and look at all of it. You've got to be willing to look at it, and you've got to be willing to understand how it has shaped you, how your traumas, how your trials and tribulations have shaped you, how they've given you character. You know, it's character building. Like how the obstacles that you've experienced in life, they have shaped you into something and someone that's very special. And you need to make sure that you're feeling special, that you're around people that make you feel special, that you are taking care of the people who make you feel special and who really love you for you. I don't know why I keep fiddling with my hair. There may be a Leo around. Some Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. But I feel like your aesthetic is changing. You're really into your aesthetic, or you may be really into your appearance. You may be like, you want to look good naked, or you want to feel good naked. And so there's definitely like shifts in your habits. That's what it is. Okay, you're doing something for some superficial reason, and when you start doing this, when you start this physical activity, or you start this new job, or you start this new project, or you start, you know, different habits, it starts to unlock all these different pockets of pain that were in your body, that were in like a cellular level. And I feel like you get to, you working out, or you doing yoga, or you in the, you know, sauna, or you know, crying, like you're releasing a lot of stuff that you didn't know was there, or stuff that you've been running from. Like you can't outrun it anymore. These toxic thoughts, or the ways that you've been hurt or wronged, or the injustices or unfairness, I feel like they finally, like you finally encounter the root, and you've got to uproot it. You've got to uproot that pain out of your mind, and you've got to start learning how to profess and speak life into your experience, so that you don't fumble the ball anymore. Because I feel like some of you are going to start to like beat yourself up big time, because in some arena of your life you fumbled, you dropped the ball. And the closer that we get to Gemini season, you're going to start to forgive yourself for that. You're going to start being way more accepting of yourself, and being like way more accepted by others, or attracting in people that are very non-judgmental. Or you starting to notice the people in your life that aren't judgmental, or who, you know, just were there because, you know, they cared and really like genuinely like cared about you. But there is something here about like, you know, keeping your word. Your, you know, word is bond, I hear. There is something here like shifting about words, promises. Never is a promise. Fiona Apple. Never is a promise, and I don't intend to lie. I don't intend to break. Any hiccups that you've been having in your finances or in like becoming an entrepreneur or being more independent, all of that stuff is bound up in your mind and your programming about yourself and the way that you value yourself. And that's why this stuff is hitting so hard in Taurus season, because there is prosperity that needs to come in, but you've got to be in like the right mindset so that you will start to take the prosperity that you have and harness it in the avenues that it was given to you, because you were supposed to funnel it into very specific areas. You were given a certain kind of abundance, or you're given a specific gift because you were supposed to like put it into certain people or into certain like endeavors or, you know, ventures or whatever. And like, if your mind isn't right, you may be putting it into real stupid, wasteful shit. And that's why this correction is coming. Your mind is being changed. I do feel like there is, all these cards are solitary. So I do feel like there is a healthy dose of alone time coming in. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And that's why it's like your first thing's out. It's like you're in this brand new world. You're in this brand new space, a brand new arena of life. And you've got to get comfortable with yourself, flaws and all. Nudity, nakedness, given that body, that beach, whatever body you got. You know, there's just like, you've got to start loving you for you. And you'll get to the point where other people start to really do it too. Not for what you can do for them. I love you. I'll see you over on Patreon. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.